Hey, welcome back. Riggs here with a brand new snapshot. They have added honey blocks to the game and HoneyComb as well. And I'll tell you all about them. It's a pretty sweet block, pun intended. And I'll sort of show you how you can make them and how you can use them. So just to review, they come from the bees. You know that, right? So the way you get the bees in your neighborhood is by going out and finding one of these hives. And then you can use shears on them to get a honeycomb, and then you can craft up your own hive to have near your base. And then once you have that, these things will fill up with honey, and you can harvest honey bottles by using a glass bottle, and then you can craft up a honey block. So 4 honey bottles make a honey block, and if you use shears on that hive, you will get honeycomb, and then 4 honeycomb makes this brand new honeycomb block, which this is just a decorative block, which is kind of an interesting pattern. But the real prize here is the honey block, which is a great new addition to the game. Kind of this translucent texture, which is kind of fun. And then it behaves like slime blocks. So it will move blocks that are around it like that, which is neat. And then the other really fun feature is that if you are standing on top of it and it gets moved like that, you will be moved as well. So flying machines will now be able to use just honey blocks instead of having to have a mine cart kind of balanced on top of them. The other kind of interesting characteristics of this block is that you cannot jump when you are standing on it. So if you have a 1 block jump, you're not going to be able to do that. And then you also slide down if you are standing against it. You kind of do this sliding thing, which is kind of fun. So it's like a down slow elevator. It also says that it will decrease a little bit of falling damage. And I did a little quick experiment in survival with, let's see if I can do this real quick. Can show you. Oh, it doesn't really decrease kinetic damage. I'm always hoping for some sort of new block that you'll be able to slam yourself against and not take any damage. But that is not it. The other thing they mentioned is that the mobs will not like to stand or walk on it. So I was curious if I'm in survival, but I was curious if mobs would track through it, and they do. They'll walk through it. They'll just get a little slow, and by the way, a little buggy. Interesting texture. Same thing with the levers. They have this strange texture when you throw them on the ground. Anyway, this is just a little graphical bug. But the other major change, which I've been wanting for a long time, is this kind of funny little thing. But in the accessibility settings now, you will be able to toggle sneaking and also sprinting. So if you are doing a build where you are, your little pinky gets tired from holding down the shift button because you're not wanting to fall off the edge, you'll be able to just toggle that now, which I think is a great kind of quality of life change. So I'm sure there are a lot of other little things about the honey block that will come to light, but I wanted to share this with you real quick while it's fresh. That still has that new car smell. That's when I like to bring it to you guys. So anyway, hope you have enjoyed. I never say this, but if you did enjoy it, you could like and you could subscribe and do those things. So anyway, hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you soon. I love you. Bye-bye.